You are here to listen quietly, patiently, gently. The universe is vast and seemingly silent, but not empty, not still, not without a voice. It speaks in patterns, in waves, in gentle vibrations that travel across impossible distances. We begin by slowing down, breath by breath, thought by thought, word by word. Close your eyes. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw loosen. Let your hands rest. Let your breath rise and fall like a tide, steady, calm, unhurried. Now, imagine darkness, not an absence, but a quiet field, vast and open, with stars like lanterns, spaced far apart, far beyond our sun, beyond our spiral arm, beyond our galaxy's disk. There is a beacon, a quasar, a blazing heart inside a young galaxy. At its center, gravity folds space into a well, a supermassive black hole, gathering matter, spinning it, heating it, brightening it, until light pours out in streams and jets across millions of light years. If light were sound, this would be a low, steady, endless note, a tone so deep you would feel it before you heard it, a hum like distant machinery, older than time. Drift closer, not with your body, but with your attention. Let the background fade. Let the quasar remain, a single presence in the dark. You sense its pressure, a quiet tide on your thoughts, a steady push that never stops. This is the feeling of power spread thin over unimaginable space, still constant, still present, still here. Now, turn slowly toward another rhythm, sharp, precise, wavering, a pulsar, the compressed heart of a dead star, spinning like a wheel of light, faster than thought. Each rotation casts a beam, a sweep, a tick that arrives again and again and again. Tick, tick, tick. Let it set your breath in and out, steady, comfortable, unchanging. Time is written here, not on a dial, but in the sky, not by a tool, but by a remnant of fire and collapse, the metronome of a universe that does not hurry and does not stop. Beyond the pulsar, the sun waits, a star we know, a warmth we feel. Even from here, its surface seethes, cells rise and fall, loops arc and snap, and the corona glows like a veil. From this, a wind escapes, a breath of charged particles, sweeping outward, touching planets, folding magnetic fields, combining the space between. If you could hear it, it would be a hiss, a long, soft, constant exhale, the sound of air through distant reeds. Imagine the aurora, green curtains slowly swaying over quiet snow, no footfalls, no speech, only light and the felt sense of moving air. Hold that picture and let it soften until only feeling remains, a hush with texture, a silence with movement. Now let the oldest sound rise beneath everything, the afterglow of creation, the cosmic microwave background. It is everywhere, equally, gently, like a fabric, stretched across the sky. When scientists translate its pattern into something we can hear, it becomes a murmur, a low, even wash, a cradle tone for a young universe. You do not need to know the equations or the numbers, to feel its meaning, age, patience, continuity, endurance. Imagine lying down beneath a clear night, stone cool beneath you, air still around you, and beneath even that, a hum, almost below sensing, so steady. It feels like stillness. This is the backdrop on which everything else is drawn. The canvas, the ground, the soft field that lets other notes become distinct. Quasar light, pulsar ticks, solar hiss, all of it set against this ancient, patient murmur. Now we gather them gently, without effort, as if cupping water in open hands. We do not grip, we do not strain, we simply notice and let noticing be enough. The hum is there, the ticks are there, the hiss is there, and space is not empty, but quietly alive. Breathe once more, full and easy. Let shoulders fall. Let the forehead soften. Let the tongue rest. Let the eyes sit heavily behind their lids. You are listening to the overture of the universe. No conclusions, no urgency, no decisions, only presence, only patience, only the slow, returning wave of breath. In a moment, we will continue to the next motif, but for now, remain exactly as you are and notice how the quiet is already music. We return now to the quiet rhythm, the slow unfolding, the patient music of the cosmos, the first voices, the hum of quasars, the ticking of pulsars, the hiss of solar winds, and the ancient murmur of the cosmic background. All of them still surround us, still carry us, still hold us. But now we listen again more closely, more carefully, more deeply. Imagine again the blazing hearts of distant galaxies, supermassive black holes wrapped in storms of light, drinking matter and pouring out energy. Their brilliance outshines the galaxies that cradle them. Their jets stretch across millions of light years, and behind that brilliance, behind that storm, there is still a hum, not a loud hum, not a jarring hum, but a vibration, a constant tone, like the low sound of machinery far away, steady, unwavering, patient. Now, picture more than one, not a single quasar, but thousands scattered across the sky. Each one adds its own note, its own vibration. Together, they form a choir, a harmony of fire, a chorus of distance. You drift among them, and the song surrounds you, a tapestry of tone woven into space. It does not end. It does not fade. It continues, always, quietly, endlessly. Now turn again to the pulsars, remnants of collapsed stars, dense, compressed, spinning with impossible speed. Some turn slowly, once a second. Others turn quickly, hundreds of times in the same span. Each spin casts a signal, a tick, a beat, a light sweeping out like the arm of a lighthouse. Imagine them not as harsh bursts, but as gentle chimes. Tick, tick, tick. The sound of time flowing evenly, without rush, without break. Now breathe with them. In, out, in, out, as if your body itself were synchronized with the pulse of a star. The pulsars do not hurry. They do not tire. They do not waver. They keep their rhythm, and you keep your breath aligned with theirs. now drift closer to our own star, the sun, alive with fire, restless with motion, its surface boiling, rolling, unceasing, its corona reaching outward, a veil of heat stretching into space. From this, a stream escapes, a wind, a breath, the solar wind, a tide of particles rushing outward endlessly. It brushes planets, bends magnetic fields, shapes auroras. If you could hear it, you would hear a hiss, gentle, continuous, like breath across reeds, like air over grass. Imagine yourself beneath the aurora, curtains of green rippling slowly over silent snow. No sound reaches you, yet in your mind you hear the hiss, soft, steady, soothing, and beneath it all, beneath quasars, beneath pulsars, beneath the solar hiss, there is still the oldest hum, the murmur of the beginning, the cosmic microwave background. Nearly 14 billion years ago, the universe began in light and fire, and the glow still remains, still spreads, still sings. It is faint, subtle, uniform, but it is everywhere, a cradle tone, a murmur of creation, the first sound, still lingering. Imagine lying down under a clear night sky, the stars above you, the ground beneath you, and deeper still, a hum so ancient, so constant, that it feels like silence. Yet it is not silence, it is presence. It is the universe itself, singing you to rest, singing you to sleep. Now gather them again, all the voices, all the tones, the quasars, the pulsars, the solar winds, the cosmic background. Together, they form a music, not loud, not harsh, but soft, endless, calm. You are held within it. You are carried by it. You are part of it. Breathe once more, deeply, slowly, and rest in the overture of the cosmos. Imagine now a presence everywhere, yet invisible, unseen, unheard. It surrounds galaxies. It binds clusters. It shapes the web of the cosmos. And yet, no eye has seen it. No hand has touched it. No ear has heard it. This is dark matter, the silent architect, the unseen guide, the hidden frame upon which the universe rests. We know it is there by what it does, by how it bends light, by how it holds galaxies, by how it keeps the cosmic dance from scattering apart. But we do not see it. We do not hear it. We only feel its influence, its gravity, its pull. Now imagine you are floating in the night sky, galaxies around you, each one spinning, each one whirling, with billions of stars. They should fly apart like sparks from a fire, but they do not. Something holds them. Something steadies them. Something unseen embraces them. That embrace is dark matter. Picture it now as a quiet field, an invisible ocean in which galaxies swim. It has no glow, no shine, no color, and yet it is vast, far more abundant than the matter we know. For every atom, every star, every planet, every tree, every breath of air, there is 5 times more dark matter holding it all together. You drift through it. You move within it, though you cannot see it. You cannot touch it. You cannot grasp it. And yet, it is there, constant, faithful, unchanging. Now, imagine listening for something that does not speak. Scientists do this every day, tuning instruments to the faintest signals, searching for whispers from dark matter. They look for light bending. They look for galaxies spinning. They look for shadows cast by nothing. Each clue is an echo. Each echo a trace. Each trace a sign. But the voice remains silent. Let us imagine what it might sound like if dark matter could speak, if it could hum, if it could whisper. What would we hear? Perhaps a low tone, so deep it vibrates beneath hearing. Perhaps a pulse, slow, steady, the rhythm of gravity itself. Perhaps nothing at all, and in that nothing, a sound so complete, so whole, that silence itself becomes the music. You drift now into this silence, this imagined sound. It is not frightening. It is not empty. It is calm, steady, endless. Dark matter does not rush. It does not change quickly. It does not fade. It is patient. It is vast. It is the quiet backdrop to every galaxy, to every star, to every breath. Picture the cosmic web again, those filaments, those strands stretching across space, galaxies like pearls scattered along threads. What are the threads made of? Dark matter. It is the frame, the skeleton, the scaffold, the invisible architecture. Without it, the strands would loosen, the galaxies would scatter, the harmony would collapse. But with it, the web holds, the music continues, the overture expands. Now breathe with the thought of this unseen presence, in, out, in, out, as steady as the pull of gravity, as gentle as the weight of stillness, as constant as the silence between stars. Dark matter is mystery, and yet it is familiar. It is everywhere, within every reach, around every galaxy, beneath every motion. You do not need to see it to know it is real. You do not need to hear it to feel its song. It is here, always, always has been, always will be. The silent architect, the unheard music, the unseen whisper. Rest now within its presence, carried, held, safe. The overture continues, and you are part of it. Imagine drifting further still into the deep, into the places between, where galaxies thin and stars grow scarce. This is the void, a vastness within vastness, an ocean without waves, a silence that seems endless. Yet even here, there are whispers, not of sound, but of feeling, not of words, but of presence. The void is not empty, though it seems so. It is crossed by particles. It is threaded by light. It is brushed by the faint touch of dark matter unseen. You float now in this expanse, your body light, your thoughts lighter still, drifting without weight, without pressure, without hurry. The stars are far apart, but they shine still. Tiny lamps scattered in a dark without end. Each one sends a message. Each one casts its light, and though the distance is vast, the light arrives, patient, steady, faithful. The void becomes a sea of lanterns, their glow faint, their whispers soft, yet together they weave a presence that cannot be denied. Now imagine listening, not with ears, but with the skin, with the breath, with the mind itself. The void hums, but faintly, beneath thought, beneath sensing, beneath time. It is not silence, but the soft wash of almost nothing, a quiet so deep that it holds you, like water holds a leaf. Drift in it, rest in it, let yourself be carried by the stillness, by the whisper, by the unseen hand. Every pause is a note, every stillness a sound, every silence a kind of music. Now imagine again dark matter moving here, subtle, unseen, weaving its gravity through the emptiness. It is here too, shaping even the void, guiding even nothingness, giving the silence its depth, its presence. The void without dark matter would collapse or scatter, but with it there is structure, even in the stillness. This is the whisper, not of sound, but of form, not of words, but of gravity. Breathe now, slow, steady, deep, in, out, in, out, as steady as the unseen pull of dark matter itself. The void is wide, but it is not empty. You are held within it, safe within it, calm within it. Imagine galaxies like islands drifting on a sea. Between them, the void, a vast, calm ocean, so dark, so deep, and yet filled with hidden waves. These waves are not water, not air, but gravity, pulling gently, shaping softly, moving invisibly. You float upon them as a leaf upon water, rocked gently, soothed quietly, resting without fear. This is the whisper of the void. We continue drifting through the great silence, through the spaces between, through the endless calm. The void seems empty, but it is not. It carries light. It carries gravity. It carries memory. Every particle, every photon, every whisper of energy passes through it, crosses it, fills it. You are not outside the universe. You are within it, even here in the quietest of places. Imagine again the galaxies far away, their spirals turning slowly, their light washing outward, their voices faint, yet never silent. Though the distance is great, the light still comes. The whispers still reach you, patiently, endlessly, gently. You breathe in and you breathe out, and the rhythm joins the rhythm of the galaxies, the slow turning, the quiet flowing, the unbroken drift. Now turn inward to the silence itself, to the calm, to the stillness. Silence is not nothing. Silence is a vessel, a shape, a presence. It holds, it cradles, it gives space for sound to exist. Without silence, there could be no music. Without emptiness, there could be no form. So the void is not absence, it is foundation, it is background, it is the quiet canvas on which the stars are painted. Breathe again, slowly, deeply, steadily, in, out, in, out. Each breath becomes a wave. Each wave merges with the silence. You are not apart from it. You are within it, part of it, a note within its score. Now imagine dark matter once more, flowing through the void, shaping even nothingness with its invisible hand. It whispers, not in sound, but in presence. It guides, not in words, but in gravity. It speaks, not with volume, but with form. And you listen, not with ears, but with patience and with imagination. The void is wide, but it is full, full of silence, full of unseen waves, full of hidden gravity, full of whispers. And in that fullness, you rest. You are calm. You are safe. Drift now a little further, a little deeper, Let go of effort. Let go of thought. Remain floating, resting, listening. The void is singing, and you are part of its song. This is the whisper of stillness, the music of silence, the comfort of emptiness. Breathe once more, slow, deep, steady, and let yourself rest, held within the void, held within its song, held within its whispers. We continue drifting through the great silence, through the spaces between, through the endless calm. The void seems empty, but it is not. It carries light. It carries gravity. It carries memory. Every particle, every photon, every whisper of energy passes through it, crosses it, fills it. You are not outside the universe. You are within it, even here in the quietest of places. Imagine again the galaxies far away, their spirals turning slowly, their light washing outward, their voices faint, yet never silent. Though the distance is great, the light still comes. The whispers still reach you, patiently, endlessly, gently. You breathe in and you breathe out, and the rhythm joins the rhythm of the galaxies. The slow turning, the quiet flowing, the unbroken drift. Now turn inward to the silence itself, to the calm, to the stillness. Silence is not nothing. Silence is a vessel, a shape, a presence. It holds, it cradles, it gives space for sound to exist. Without silence, there could be no music. Without emptiness, there could be no form. So the void is not absence, it is foundation, it is background, it is the quiet canvas on which the stars are painted. Breathe again, slowly, deeply, steadily, in, out, in, Each breath becomes a wave. Each wave merges with the silence. You are not apart from it. You are within it, part of it, a note within its score. Now imagine dark matter once more, flowing through the void, shaping even nothingness with its invisible hand. It whispers, not in sound, but in presence. It guides, not in words, but in gravity. It speaks, not with volume, but with form, and you listen, not with ears, but with patience and with imagination. The void is wide, but it is full of silence, full of unseen waves, full of hidden gravity, full of whispers. And in that fullness, you rest, you are calm, you are safe. Drift now a little further, a little deeper. Let go of effort. Let go of thought. Remain floating, resting, listening. The void is singing, and you are part of its song. This is the whisper of stillness, the music of silence, the comfort of emptiness. Breathe once more, slow, deep, steady, and let yourself rest, held within the void, held within its song, held within its whispers. We return now to the grand design, to the weaving of galaxies, to the silent instrument that stretches across the universe. The cosmic web still surrounds you, still holds you, still hums. Its filaments are threads of gravity. Its clusters are chords of matter. Its voids are the rests, the pauses that make the music whole. Now imagine moving along one filament. Galaxies surround you, hundreds, thousands, lined like pearls upon a string. Each galaxy a city of stars, a chorus of suns, a harmony of light. Together they glow, they shimmer, They sing, the filament hums as you drift along it, a low vibration, steady, calm, eternal. As you move, the clusters grow nearer, clusters where filaments meet, where gravity deepens, where voices merge. These crossings are chords, deep resonances, where many notes join into one. The clusters sing a harmony of galaxies, a resonance of worlds. The sound is low, steady, profound, a presence you can feel more than hear. Now pause. Within a void, the silence deepens. The music rests. The pause lengthens. But this silence is not empty. It is shaped by dark matter still. It frames the chords. It steadies the filaments. It gives space for the song to breathe. The void is the pause, the breath between notes, the silence that makes the music more whole. Step back further, further still. The whole web comes into view, a net of light woven across darkness. It stretches in all directions, beyond vision, beyond thought. The web hums with a single tone, low, deep, endless. The tone holds you. The tone soothes you. The tone carries you. Now imagine the web as a harp, an instrument vast, its strings long, its frame invisible. Dark matter is the hand that plucks the strings. Gravity is the rhythm that keeps the time, and the galaxies are the notes that shimmer, that glow, that sing. The harp hums, the notes rise, the chords deepen, the rests lengthen. A cosmic music, a structure of harmony, a symphony of form. Breathe again, slowly, deeply, steadily, in, out, in, out. Your breath becomes a note within the symphony. Your being becomes part of the web itself. You are not separate. You are not apart. You are within, woven, held. Now imagine a wave of gravity passing across the web. The strings tremble, the chords deepen, the pauses lengthen, the whole web vibrates for a moment with a shared resonance. Then slowly it steadies again, calm, patient, enduring. Even these waves become music, become part of the song. Rest here for a while, in the hum, in the resonance, in the calm. The cosmic web sings still, and you are part of its song. It carries you, it cradles you, it holds you. The music of structure is endless, and you are within it. Breathe once more. Steady, slow, calm, and rest within the symphony. The symphony continues, but slowly now, softly now, like a lullaby fading. The filaments still hum, their threads stretched, their voices steady. The clusters still resonate, deep chords gathered in silence. The voids still pause, offering space, offering rest, and dark matter still conducts quietly, patiently, without sound, without form. Imagine once more the web as a harp, its strings vast, its frame unseen. A single pluck, a gentle tremble, a tone spreading outward, slowly fading, settling again. Now imagine the harp set aside, its strings still, its sound lingering in memory, in quiet, in calm. Breathe again, steady, slow, deep, in, out, in, out. Each breath joins the music, each pause joins the silence. You are not apart. You are part of the song, woven into the score, held within the structure. Now let the music fade. Let the resonance soften. Let the symphony rest. The web remains, its harmony eternal, its presence unbroken. But you may drift into silence, into rest, into calm. The symphony holds you even as you sleep. The symphony continues, but now we move beyond what the ear can hear. We ask what lies past the edge of our senses, what whispers exist in the realms we cannot reach. Sound, as we know it, is vibration, waves moving through air, through water, through matter. Our ears are tuned to a narrow band from about 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. A small window, a small island within a vast ocean. Below that window, infrasound, vibrations too slow for us to hear, yet felt by elephants, by whales, by storms, by the earth itself. Above that window, ultrasound, vibrations too fast for us to hear, yet used by bats, by dolphins, by machines to sense, to navigate, to map. We live in the middle, a narrow band, a human band, but the universe sings across all bands, all ranges, all vibrations. Now imagine space itself as a medium. It does not carry sound in the way air does, yet it ripples, it quivers, it vibrates. Gravitational waves are one example. When massive objects, black holes, neutron stars, collide or merge, they send ripples through space-time itself. The waves travel across the universe, stretching, compressing, bending the fabric of reality. We cannot hear them, with our ears, but we can detect them with instruments, with LIGO, with Virgo, with mirrors, with lasers, measuring distances to a fraction of a proton. When translated into sound, they become chirps, small rising notes like drops of water falling one after another. And so we hear the universe, not directly, but transformed into a human register. Now breathe with this thought in, out, in, out. Each breath is a wave. Each wave travels outward, moving through space, moving through time. You are part of this vibration, part of this resonance, part of this song. The cosmic microwave background is another example. It hums at about 160 gigahertz, a frequency far beyond hearing, yet when shifted down into sound, it becomes a low tone, a steady murmur, the afterglow of creation. It is faint, but it is everywhere, an eternal reminder that the universe was once fire, and that fire still lingers, still glows, still hums. Close your eyes. Imagine these tones translated into music, chirps of black holes, hums of ancient light, waves of gravity, all blended, all transformed, a music beyond the audible, a song the universe plays, whether or not anyone listens. Now rest here in this thought, in this possibility. The universe sings in ranges beyond your ear, but not beyond your imagination. We move deeper still beyond the sounds we know, beyond the whispers we can imagine, into the endless ocean of vibrations that exist outside the ear. Consider again the narrowness of human hearing, from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Below it, the world shakes with infrasound. the rumble of earthquakes, the roll of thunder, the breath of volcanoes, the cry of whales, the footsteps of elephants, all of them speaking in voices we cannot hear, yet the earth itself knows their rhythm. Above it, the world glimmers with ultrasound, the squeaks of bats, the clicks of dolphins, the songs of insects, the scans of machines, frequencies too fast, too high, slipping past our ears, but not past creation. Now stretch beyond even that to vibrations stranger still, plasma waves moving through the solar wind, recorded by Voyager as it crossed into interstellar space, translated into sound. They became eerie tones, long drawn out whistles, otherworldly voices, like the cosmos itself, breathing, sighing, moaning in its sleep. These are not sounds our ears could catch directly, but they are real, measured, captured, played back as music from the edge of the solar system. Think also of magnetospheres, invisible shields around worlds. When solar winds strike them, they create resonances, chorus emissions, singing like alien choirs. On Earth, these create the aurora, a curtain of light and a chorus of hiss and shimmer. On Jupiter, they roar louder, massive, violent, yet still rhythmic, a bass note echoing across the void. On Saturn, they pulse gently like heartbeats, timed to its rotation, each planet a voice in a greater choir. Now picture exoplanets, worlds beyond our star. Their atmospheres roar with storms, winds faster than sound, rains of iron or glass. If those winds, if those storms could be translated, they would be drums rolling endlessly across alien skies. Science tells us these storms exist measured in pressure, in temperature, in speed. Imagination tells us they sing with thunder beyond thunder, with rhythm beyond rhythm. Dark matter waits here too, silent, unseen, yet vast. If it collides, if it interacts, if it hums, then it hums beneath all else, a sub-bass, lower than thought, lower than sensing, yet holding all together, the great unheard note, the anchor tone of the universe's score. Now think of black holes, their accretion disks, whirling with matter, screaming with heat. They emit X-rays, gamma rays, waves we cannot hear, but we can translate. And when we do, they become tones, shrieks, rising and falling, songs of destruction, songs of creation. NASA has done this, turning data into sound, and the result is haunting. A cosmic howl, a deep well of resonance. Imagine lying still and hearing it as a distant growl, a low chant from the heart of the void. Now breathe again, slow, steady, calm, in, out, in, out. You too are vibration, your voice, your breath, your heart, all singing in ranges beyond your knowing. Think of instruments built to listen to what humans cannot. The fast telescope in China, the LOFAR array in Europe, the VLA in New Mexico, the Hubble, the James Webb, each tuned to frequencies unseen, each translating them into vision, into sound, into meaning. They are our extended senses, our larger ears, our greater voices. Through them, we hear galaxies form, we hear stars die, we hear the whisper of light from the first dawn. Now rest again in the choir. We cannot hear unaided. Neutrinos whisper. Dark matter hums. Black holes roar, planets sing, storms thunder, magnetospheres chorus, plasma waves sigh, galaxies murmur, the background glows. All of it is beyond the audible, yet all of it is music still. Close your eyes. Imagine it woven into one vast song. The lowest notes, the highest tones, the faintest whispers, the strongest roars, all together, all joined, all part of the universe's score. And within it, you are not outside, you are inside, you are part, you are a note within the symphony, a chord within the harmony. You belong to the song, beyond the audible. Rest here. Let the music hold you. Let the silence cradle you. Let the symphony carry you. The journey draws near its end, but the symphony continues. Always, everywhere, we have drifted through quasars, through pulsars, through winds, through whispers, through webs, through waves, and now we arrive at reflection, a gentle pause, a final breath. The universe is vast, yet calm. It sings in ranges we cannot hear, in voices we cannot touch, yet still it sings. It began in fire, in expansion, in light. It will continue for billions of years, slowing, cooling, stretching, and in that stretch there is music, a long fading tone, a final resonance. Scientists call it entropy, the slow drift toward evenness, toward balance, toward rest. But to the soul, it feels like a lullaby, a universe slipping into quiet sleep. Breathe now, slow, steady, in, out, in, out. Your breath joins the rhythm of this cosmic drift. You are not apart from it. You are within it, woven into it, safe inside its quiet. Reflect now on your place within. You are a listener to a symphony older than time. You are a note within the harmony, a tone within the chord. You belong to this music, to this silence, to this calm. Consider the stars born from clouds, burning for ages, collapsing again, each one a life, a cycle, a voice. The stars live, they shine, they sing, and then they rest. Yet their atoms, their elements, scatter outward, seeding new stars, new planets, new listeners. You are made of them. Your body, your breath, your voice. You are stardust, singing back to the stars. Reflect too on time itself. Billions of years stretch behind, billions more stretch ahead. You stand in between for a moment, like a pause between notes, and yet this pause is not small. It holds meaning. It holds beauty. It holds song. You are a moment in eternity, a tone in the symphony. Breathe again and feel it. Feel the connection. In, out, in, out. Every breath is part of the music, part of the drift, part of the calm. Now close your eyes and let this reflection settle within you. You have heard the whispers of the cosmos. You have felt the silence of dark matter. You have drifted through the hum of galaxies, and now you rest within the memory of it all. This is the close, but not the silence. This is the pause, but not the finish. The universe sings still, and you are part of its song. We drift now into the final movement, the last embrace of the cosmic song, the music does not end, but it settles, it quiets, it folds into stillness, like the tide retreating, like breath exhaled, like a heart slowing into calm. Think once more of the beginning, the Big Bang, the first fire, the first light, the first hum, a universe born in brightness, born in expansion, born in resonance. That first hum still lingers, still spreads, still whispers. It has become the cosmic microwave background, a glow of faint energy, still reaching, still echoing, still holding the memory of creation itself. Now think forward to the future, galaxies drifting apart, stars growing dim, black holes evaporating, matter thinning, the universe sliding slowly toward balance, toward evenness, toward rest. Some call it the heat death, a time when energy is spread so thin that nothing more can happen. But listen closely, and it does not feel like a death. It feels like a lullaby, the last notes of a song stretching outward, slowing, fading, becoming silence, not an end, but a rest, not destruction, but stillness. Breathe with this vision in, out, in, out, as steady as the drift of galaxies, as patient as the pull of gravity, as gentle as the hush of stars. Your breath is a ripple within the silence, a wave within the stillness. Reflect now on the whispers gathered, the deep hums of quasars, the steady ticks of pulsars, the flowing hiss of solar winds, the ancient murmur of cosmic light, the low chorus of planetary shields, the faint sighs of plasma waves, the imagined bass of dark matter unseen, the delicate ghosts of neutrinos, each one a voice, each one a tone, each one a presence. Together, they are not noise, they are harmony, they are calm. Now imagine closing your eyes and floating. No weight, no worry, no effort, just drifting as galaxies drift, as waves ripple, as silence deepens. The universe cradles you like water cradles a leaf, like music cradles a note. You are held, you are safe, you are home. Think of time, endless, stretching, billions of years past, billions yet to come. You are one moment, a pause between notes, yet even a pause is part of the song. Without silence, there can be no music. Without stillness, there can be no motion. Without your presence, the harmony would be incomplete. You belong to this music, to this silence, to this eternity. Breathe again and let go. Let the whispers fade. Let the hum soften. Let the tones quiet. The symphony is endless, but your part for now is to rest. Rest deeply. Rest calmly. Rest in the silence of a universe that sings always and holds you always. The stars may fade, the galaxies may drift, but the music remains, carried in memory, carried in stillness, carried in you. Now close your eyes and sleep in the calm of a cosmos that never stops singing. We remain here a little longer in the soft edge of the symphony, not ending, only lowering, only quieting, only settling. The universe does not stop. It only moves more slowly, more gently, more quietly. Breathe and notice how the breath itself is a tide, in out, in, out, a wave arriving, a wave returning, with no beginning, with no ending. Let shoulders loosen, let the jaw soften, let the eyes grow heavy behind closed lids. You are safe. You are supported. You are held. Remember the lights you have drifted past, quasars like distant lanterns, burning with impossible power, pulsars like perfect clocks, ticking without hurry, solar winds like a long exhale, painting auroras in silence, the cosmic background like a low cradle tone beneath everything, the void like a lake at night, flat, dark, still, and full of depth, the web like a harp of threads, strings across space, plucked by gravity, dark matter like a patient hand, organizing, holding, conducting, all of it still present, still near, still singing. Now imagine a single star far away. It shines modestly, faithfully, without an audience. Its light crosses years upon years, arrives at your mind as a hush, as a feeling, as a calm. The star asks nothing. It simply shines, and you simply receive. Imagine a world circling such a star. Clouds move slowly. Oceans breathe. Winds loosen across plains. No voices. No machines. Only weather and time. If that world had a song, it would be patience. It would be breathing. It would be rest. Let that rest be here now, in your chest, in your hands, in your face. Think of time again as a long river. You are on its surface, floating, not swimming, not reaching, only drifting. The river holds you. The current carries you. The banks move by, quietly, slowly. There is nothing to do and nowhere to go and nothing to fix. Only this, floating, breathing, resting. Breathe once more. In, out, in, out. Count nothing. Measure nothing. Simply notice how the breath arrives, how the breath returns. Thoughts may appear. Let them pass like faint satellites crossing a night sky. They are not the sky. They are only visitors, and the sky remains open, wide, calm. Now let the breath grow lighter, softer, quieter, as if the air were rocking you, as if the bed were a small horizon and you were a safe shore. There is nothing to hold. There is nothing to keep. There is only release, only softening, only sleep. If a sound returns from earlier chapters, let it stay. A hum, a tick, a hiss, a murmur. Let it blend into the present quiet until even sound feels like silence. The universe continues to sing beneath you, and you continue to rest within it. Now, close the notebook of waking. Lay down the pen of thought. Let night itself finish the sentence. The page will be here in the morning. The music will be here in the morning. And you will be here, rested, unburdened, unharmed. We end as we began, with a single breath and the quiet knowledge that you are held in, out, in, out. Sleep now, deeply, easily, safely. The symphony watches. The galaxies keep time. The dark matter holds. The web supports. The void soothes. And in this night, you belong to all of it, and all of it belongs to you.